Hi there, it's Łukasz for the Tech Travel Geeks, and today we're unboxing the brand new Google Pixel 5. Both Matteo and I pre-ordered this device and will be publishing plenty of content about it in the near future, so make sure to subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks to see more videos from us. The device arrived in a fully recyclable cardboard box, which is always great to see. Once you open it, or in this case my lovely partner Diana opens it, you get a nice welcome from the Google team and you'll see the actual box for the device. You'll also get invited to the Team Pixel, which is actually the first time for me, so I can't wait. Both Matteo and I picked the Sorta Sage color option, but you can also choose just black if you prefer. It's a 5G phone, which is great to see, since we're starting to get some 5G coverage here in the UK. The bottom of the box just mentions the size of the screen, the storage and the color, but skips most other technical features to simplify the user experience. There's also information about the contents of the box, but we hate spoilers here, so let's see for ourselves. The box is really easy to open. No need for any sharp objects, which is fantastic. Once we do, we can see the device in all its glory. There's a plastic lip to pick it up, and there we have it, the Google Pixel 5. But before we discuss it, let's quickly check what else we got in the box. Under the white divider, we got the wee blue package. It includes the SIM ejector tool, a warranty, and a quick start guide. Everything is market specific and in English, so no need for big booklets here. We also get some accessories. Unlike the fruity company, Google decided to include an 18-watt USB-C wall charger, which will come in handy. Matteo will definitely find it useful because his next iPhone won't have a charger in the box. There's also a USB-C to USB-C cable for charging and data, as well as a quick switch adapter, which can come in handy if you're copying the data from your old phone. It has USB-A female port on the one side and USB-C male on the other to quickly transfer your files. Let's come back to the device and do the most satisfying thing ever, peeling off the plastic covering. As you'll hear, I couldn't stop myself from going high-pitch emotional here. What? The screen is a 6-inch OLED one with 90Hz refresh rate and HDR10+ support. It's covered with Gorilla Glass 6 for better protection. The back of the device is really interesting, and not just because of the Sorta Sage color, or light green for us mortals. While the back of the phone is made of aluminium, it's also covered with a super thin layer of bio-resin, or plastic. This combination allowed Google to enable support for wireless charging, which is normally not available on aluminium devices. It also gives it both a sturdy feel and a nice texture, which reminded my partner of fancy sinks in hotels. I really like how it feels, but it's a bit slippery, so I'm likely to be using a case with it. I'm also happy that it's waterproof, as it's quite important for me. The phone is tiny in comparison to other devices I've been using in the past. Just check it next to my Poco F2 Pro by Xiaomi. It's really light at 151 grams and it's very pocketable. It should be a very different user experience, so I can't wait to use it as my main device. The back also supports a fingerprint scanner, or Pixel imprint as Google like to call it, and the camera module. Pixel devices are always top in class, and we have high expectations this year. With a 12 megapixel main lens with dual pixel autofocus and optical image stabilization, and a 16 megapixel ultra-wide lens, replacing last year's telephoto lens. I personally prefer ultra-wide, so I'm happy to see that. There are no extra cameras like a depth sensor or a macro camera, but Google does all that and more with their top-of-the-line camera software. We'll talk more about all that in the upcoming full camera review, so expect that in the coming weeks. There's also a single front-facing camera in a dot notch, this time with no depth sensor for Face ID. When it comes to some other specifications, Google this time with the new octa-core Snapdragon 765G chipset, which is not as powerful as flagship processors in the past Pixel devices, but as we've seen on the OnePlus Nord, it should be very capable to ensure smooth user experience while keeping the costs lower. We also got 8GB of memory, which is a welcome upgrade from last year, and 128GB of non-expandable storage. The most welcome upgrade, however, comes with the battery, now at 4080 mAh. That's great to see, as battery performance is what stopped me from getting Pixel devices in the past. Before we finish, let's walk around the device. At the bottom, we have the USB-C port, a microphone and a speaker, which is paired with another in-display speaker. On the right, we have a power button at the top and the volume rocker below it. That's the opposite of my last two phones, so it might take a bit of getting used to. On the left, we just have the nano SIM tray. There's just a microphone at the top and no carriage port or headphone jack, unlike the new Pixel 4a 5G, which has one there. What we can't see is the aforementioned wireless charging and reverse wireless charging, as well as NFC, which is always good to have. Overall, the Pixel 5 looks like a really interesting device that's competitively priced at £599 or $699. We're looking forward to using the device and testing it out here on the channel. That's it for this video, but expect more content from us in the near future, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks for more videos from us.